Hello everyone!
Hello and welcome to our new video.
Today we are going to show you the craziest motorcycle vlogging setup you'll ever see probably.
Okay.
Or you've seen so far. So because we are a couple, this complicates the things a bit as we need two
setups.
two setups, right? So we can hear each other and then record each of the voices on. Now, luckily, the Rode Wireless Go 2, the system offered us these solutions and made everything easier, right? Having two transmitters and one receiver, it's an amazing options. So this is my helmet. Unfortunately, it weighs a lot, about 2.350 kilograms. But anyway, what can we do? I'll hope I'll get used to it in time, because as of now, every time I wear it, even for like 5-10 minutes, I got a headache.
Yeah. And that's not good for long run.
No. But
we will see.
Yes, let's hope I'll get used to it. So,
yeah.
The external battery, right? I did this attachment here, so I can have it sitting at the back of the helmet for a bit of a counterweight, as compared to the front one, because the front one it's so heavy anyway, right? So I saw this setup at another guys on YouTube, so
Right.
I felt it is the best.
For equilibrium.
Right, so we have this is the cable, the external alimentation, power supply for the GoPro, medium on with the GoPro on, and I have here both the receiver from the GoPro, because I'll be the main camera, and then a transmitter. With the transmitters, we also needed a microphone, the Rode level goes, because we don't want to rely on the GoPro sound, so we needed those. Now, the thing is, we discovered once we bought them and put them on, we installed the Rode level go microphones. They are super sensitive, right?
Right.
So then I initially tried to put them next to the Cardo microphone that you are using for the USB. This one, next to the mouth, but they are too sensitive. And even though with the Rode that gives us the possibility to set up the volume to minus 30 decibels, it was still way too sensitive. GoPro doesn't allow you, from what I know at least, to set up the audio level recordings, right? So then I decided to give it a try and hide them, put them also under the cheek, right? Because then I figure I won't be then sensitive. And for sure that works perfect with our needs. So we hide it.
It's a little bit complicated. You need to think it a little bit.
Yes, and
how should
it's all about trial and error, You have to try. So I did hide here under the with the rest of the cable from the Cardo communication system, and now I'm super happy with the level of sound, and with the sound recording. The quality should be top notch. The only thing what's left for us to check is the noise once on the motorcycle. Right? We'll see how noisy the helmet is, and then if we'll need to make further adjustments or leave it like that. But also we want to tell you, and I'll talk more about this problem in another video, I believe so, because I'll do some testing for you guys to see. The thing is, the GoPro Hero 11 won't allow you to use an external battery and power it through a cable, right? With the thing is, the GoPro 10, it works.
Yeah.
right?
But-
We have a GoPro 10 and a GoPro 11. We just bought GoPro 11 with the media for the 10-bit, you know, firmware update, which allows us to record better quality video. So I don't know, but this is so annoying because obviously if they would offer us, you know, 10-bit in the GoPro Hero 10, that would be amazing, because then in the GoPro Hero 11 I should be able to keep it on my helmet. And now, since they don't offer us this option, GoPro Hero 11 will stay on her bike, and then I'm stuck with the Hero 10. But then we don't have 10 bits video. We'll see what difference is between the two footages, you know.
So you cannot have both.
Yes,
At the same
as of
time.
now. But we'll do a separate video and talk about that. But this is what I wanted to show. And now, babe, we'll have to do yours. So another problem was on her helmet, because mine media mode has two microphone supports.
Of course, yeah.
So I could fit the transmitter and the receiver the other way. The receiver and the transmitter both on the media mode, right? But now we had to find a way to put on to her helmet the transmitter. And I kept searching online for options. And to this date, I'm not very convinced that this is the solution, the way to go. This one, this little mount. We'll try it for a while to see how it works. Hopefully will stay in place. But so we have the transmitter. Ideally we would need something like a regular, like the media mode on GoPro has, you know, which is a firm support. You can plug this in, the clip from the wireless Go, plug it in, and then it stays there, because on those supports, the further it goes in, it's
better.
It's
thin.
yes, it's thinner, the place. So then it stays very, very nice and firmly here.
Oh,
You know?
makes sense what you're saying. Yeah,
Yes.
I can see
So
it.
there's no chance for it to fall or something, you know. But so I bought this
Mine, yeah.
from Ugreen, this company that makes all of sorts of accessories for GoPro, and not only. This support, I barely find this, you know. Oh, it took me so long, and I ordered them from a website somewhere in Europe. Anyway, so we did apply this. It's got a 3M adhesive on it, and we decided just to plug this in here, right?
Yeah.
Hoping that this will stay in place, right here on the side. So another problem that occurs to me after I finish installing all the system, all the setup, our video vlogging setup, is that now the problem, babe, these are left exposed to the elements, I mean to dust, you know, because we're going to use the lavalier. Give us please the microphone, it's here. So this is the wireless Go lavalier we are using. So now dust can go in, you know, through this, also through the charging port, and I don't like this.
No.
So GoPro should make something like a little port, like Cardo has on their charging here. So this is the charging. It's here, it's hidden here, you know. So you have to open this rubber. So it acts like a that's why it's waterproof, you know. So roads should also do something like that, you know, to have a closure, something, so it can be protected.
From rain and dust.
Rain will
It's hard, yeah.
will be ideal to make them waterproof, because
Yeah.
we've ruined how many? One or two?
Yeah, two,
Two.
and now this is the third.
This is the third one.
setup.
Right, so then this plugs in here, will be for her helmet, right? We'll plug this in, and then we'll hide it here inside the chin, we said, right?
Yeah.
The chin guard, or how is it, this one called, babe? So we should do that just now. Do this already. Can you hold this
Yeah,
for
of
us? Let's see. Then we have to hide all this cable. Let me see how is better to. Maybe something like that will be.
You need to take it?
Not completely, just a little bit to be able to hide everything in
Yeah.
there. There's already cables from the
The other mic.
from the
Yeah.
yes, the system, the Cardo, and just pure and simple. I'll leave this somewhere here inside, hoping it will not interfere too much, you know. Oh, I lost it.
It will interfere with the Cardo audio.
Shouldn't.
Shouldn't, yeah.
Yeah, shouldn't. And then
We will see. Because
yes,
if we don't test it, how we will know?
exactly. So I don't know, somewhere here, something like that. Something like that.
Yeah, that's good.
And then we'll use some black tape to tape it here, here on this, you know, but something like that here.
Or the white one as you have on your helmet.
Oh no, because those are not those clips. They are not good. No. We'll use some black tape and then we'll make sure it stays.
Yeah.
We've had a small technical difficulty.
Battery difficulty.
No, right, so this will be our setup. So I was hoping this will stay here. Looks pretty solid, honestly, even though it's really small, the mounting, but support. But let's hope it will stay in place, right? We'll test it. If something happens, then we'll have to adjust.
Of course, we will think the problem then.
A few more things I want to address. For the external battery to stay on all the time, I saw it in a video, an Australian guy, thank you mate for these solutions.
Yeah.
We did this simple, it's like, I don't know how, so basically there's two resistors, 150 ohms resistors, lined in parallel, I believe, or something like, or in series, I don't know. So I'll plug this inside the battery, and then this will draw enough power for the battery to stay awake. As you guys can see, not sure you can see, it's already, yes, it shows the percentage. That means the battery it's already awake, and it will stay like that for the GoPro. But another thing I had a problem with, and nobody charges that, I couldn't see this anywhere, babe. When you mount the GoPro, let me show you guys. So here, because when you put the media mode on, it becomes thicker, right? Because this is like a 5mm almost adds to the GoPro. Adds here about 5mm, right? So you cannot use this screw, you know, these screws, this general screw, GoPro mount screw, to mount this part, you know, to put the GoPro. So then I had lucky, I had this small screw, a small one, from this tripod we bought our GoPro with, and then I had this key from Peak Design from our tripod.
Yeah.
And then I can use this combo perfectly to screw the GoPro on. Otherwise, you'll need some, you know, adaptations, longer screws, anyway. So, not that easy at all as it looks. Yes, you have to spend a bit of time researching
and thinking
how you can do a setup like this. And it's unfortunate, you know, at this stage, not to have
set up specially
something
for this.
made simpler, you know, so you can be able to make it everything easier. But anyway, it is what it is. And the worst part for me is that you know, GoPro 11 with its current firmware doesn't allow us to use the power, an external power battery without the battery inside, because this is what I'm referring to, you know, because it overheats with the battery and the medium mode on. It overheats way more faster than without the battery, you know.
Right.
And I'll do some testing for it. It will be in a separate video for you guys, so you can see the recording times.
Yeah.
But anyway, this was
This was our setup, yeah?
setup.
And it's not that complicated.
Yes.
Yeah? He needs to think that he is the master at these things.
These things, yes.
Yeah, of course.
So all is left now is to make sure it's viable on the long term, you know, and we'll run
test it,
smooth
yeah, and see how it goes.
on the road.
Yeah, of course.
So thank you guys for watching as always. See you on the road. Take care.
Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.